Shalom. How'd you do on that Holmes Ray life stress inventory? If you're in a major transition, those points add up quickly, don't they? In 2015, I was first given that life stress inventory and I was at 400 points. Our major transitions began when my husband and I changed careers completely and we moved to the other side of the world. And then a series of events happened, and I'm going to list them for you very quickly. We lost my dad unexpectedly. We started the adoption process, got pregnant, miscarried, got our adopted daughter. After 13 years of marriage, we became parents for the first time, got pregnant again, and then in 15 months, we had 2 kids. So 2015 came, and I was aware enough to know something was wrong, but unfortunately unaware enough to not know exactly what was wrong. And so in desperation, because we lived in a small town with very few resources, I Googled retreats for international workers. And there was one happening in Thailand the following week with a registration deadline in 2 days. So I didn't have time to think about it. Thankfully, I have a husband who's very supportive. And so even though it was not in the budget, he supported me in booking the tickets and registering myself and our 2 kids at the time. And we went to Thailand on this 10-day retreat. Every day there was childcare so I could breathe again. There were also workshops that were specific to international workers. And I learned that I was in the beginning stages of burnout, and that it doesn't take long to de-escalate to the last stage of burnout, which is a major health breakdown. And so I truly believe that this retreat was a divine intervention for me. So every day also, they offered counseling so that I could grieve the major losses that I had. And then they incorporated rest in recreation. And so after 10 days, I was so refreshed and I was in a totally different place. So my question for you today is very simple. What could you use? Is it like a sabbatical? Is it a debrief like I went to that's intentional so that you can process your journey? Is it counseling? Listen, this world is filled with trouble. And I am of the unashamed opinion that at some point in life, everybody should get counseling. I have the greatest respect for good counselors. This is how you can know if you need counseling. I really like how one of my mentors, Valerie Burton, says it. If you have a life wound and somebody touches it and there's still a reaction from that, you could probably use counseling, because whatever happened in the past is still affecting your present. So please examine or assess where you're at in your journey and ask yourself, what do I need to experience some shalom?